Welcome back to Are We the Only Ones? I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Ray.
And today I just want to talk about not so deep thoughts.
Not so deep thoughts.
One not so deep thought that I have all the time is like, do you ever walk around your house and look and see messes and go, man, someone should really clean that? And then realize that someone is you.
Yeah. But I try to get my kids to do it first. It's usually not my mess.
It's always not my bad. But apparently I'm the one that's supposed to clean it.
Yeah. But yeah, I hate that feeling where you're like, oh, fuck.
It's on me. You're like, damn, it's messy up in here. Somebody should clean this shit. And you're
Who
like,
the fuck
oh,
lives here?
Damn it. That bitch is me.
I am that crazy parent where like I do withhold screen time and I'm like, y'all aren't getting a screen. Not the TV, not an iPad, not any video game, nothing.
But you're not crazy for doing that. That's normal.
Until you clean. My kids hate it.
Well, I definitely need to work on making my kids. Okay, so this is the other thing. Having screen time, this is the problem with like taking away screen time, like legit, is that whatever they're playing with that's not on the screen makes the house messy. Like,
Yes.
we've
talked
games,
about
board
this.
games, like
My
it's
house,
bad.
so messy all the time. My kids make stuff and tape it to the walls. You could walk into my house right now, and in my front room alone, there's like 7 different things taped up. There's a sign that says, come on, shh, because my kids made a library.
Aw, that's so cute though. Yeah,
There's
that's
just
the thing.
random shit all over my house.
So like, you know what I mean? There is the opportunity cost.
I keep telling myself when we're about to turn on the screen, I need to set a timer for 10 minutes and just clean up before screen and just let it be that. But then I'm so mentally burnt out that I'm so fucking ready for screen time.
Exactly.
Then I'm like, okay, let's go.
I've just decided, look, I'm a no shame parent. I'm going to say like right now, like I don't judge whatever you got to do. I'm not saying anything negative. I might like quietly go, oh, people probably are thinking this about them right now. But like, I hope not. Like I'll go through the process of the judgment, but through a different kind of POV. But definitely like I try to actively not be a judgmental parent because I know like I technically under the rules of parenting would not be considered like the bestest, most perfected mother.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
none of us are. Let's be honest.
But like I
We
go
all
around being
fuck it up
like,
sometimes.
oh, I'm a bad mom. One time I said to in front of my kid, they're like, why do you say you're a bad mom? You're not a bad mom. What are you talking about? And I was like, oh no, I'm sorry. It's just like a self-deprecating thing that moms will say sometimes about
Mom
themselves.
guilt.
But
It's
it's not like
constant.
I know I'm not a bad mom. Thank you, like that. But like, you know. So the no shame, I have to also like I sometimes I take it upon too much where then it sounds like I'm insulting myself. So I have to like be mindful of that. But definitely like there's moments like that where you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
I wish somebody else would freaking cook this meal. Like, who's making dinner? Like, damn, still that bitch.
Yeah. So always, yeah. Actually, my husband does cook, but he tries. That's all I'm gonna say.
So what happened with me is that I make a lot of like steak and lobster and like really rich like food.
Yeah.
And so eventually my husband, after like year 10, was like, I don't really want to eat any more filet mignon. And like literally it was like, I don't want to eat any more.
He's like, I'm so tired of
lobster
steak
or,
and
like,
lobster.
Dungeness crab. Like I really don't.
Please help me.
And so I just stopped like
He's like, can I have a hot dog, please?
sometimes like he'll make himself like chicken nuggets. Not chicken, like the hot ones, chicken tenders, or like a bowl of cereal or whatever. And then, so for me, I'm like, oh man, like you can try, and sometimes they just you don't like the same foods and stuff. And it's funny because mine's the inverse, right? You would think it's because I couldn't cook or like I was cooking like kids food, but it's actually the opposite. Like I'm always making these like really like rich in like butter and like sauces, you know, like it's like that type of food. Because I'm thinking if I'm gonna cook, I should cook food that I like can't make easily at home. So I tried to learn dishes that you would order out when you're out. Like surf and turf is so special, so that's why I like am very good at making surf and turf. I'm very good at making like a steak and like a spare grill, like mashed, like all this sort of stuff. But sometimes a person can get sick of
Steak and lobster, surf and turf,
just like
and mashed potatoes.
That palette, I would say that palette of food all the time.
Stuff that's really rich and heavy.
So now, like, he basically, a lot of times I'll find him, like, doing his own prepping, like, just get his own food or whatever. And then I cook for the kids. And then we'll share cooking
He's
for
like,
the
just
kids.
get me a freaking Costco rotisserie chicken.
No, not even
Take
that.
it easy.
It's so simple. It's not even, it's like, because he's working all the time. All the time just working. It's just whatever's easy. Chips, things like, that's like brain food, I guess, in a way.
So good. Chips are brain food?
Well, I mean, whatever the brain food is, it's actually like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
So, like, it's actually, I don't have, like, a lot of, like, high demands. But I definitely realized when I walk around, it was also the same thing when I used to, like, be, like, a supervisor level at a retail store in New York, like, a really huge, massive, it was like 80,000 square foot store. I'm not going to name them because I had such a bad experience. So, like, but I remember, like, training people and saying, they would say, oh, yeah, treat this store like it's your house. And I was like, treat it better than your house. I was like, oh,
treat it like you're at somebody else's house.
Treat it like you're getting paid to keep it clean. And then I was like, because I just knew, like, walking around my house, sometimes I'm like, no, like, sometimes you're just like, oh, like, who's going to do that?
My house is a mess. I don't want to treat it like that.
That's me. I'll get it tomorrow. And then you're fine. Like, but now, like, I also find that when you have a house you like, you'll clean it.
Yeah.
So, like,
that is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Like, this house that I'm in now, my final home, like, my home that I'm like, this is where I'm going to raise my kids. I feel like this house I don't mind cleaning. But other houses or apartments, I would be like, And, like, if you don't love it, you're not going to want to, like, clean it.
That's true.
At that level. So that's also the key. Like, don't ever get a house that you're going to settle for, because you're not going to live in it the way you would live in a house that you did not have to settle for.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen, like, I know people that, like, have settled for houses and they don't like their house. And I think it's a horrible feeling to be like, I don't like my house, you know?
Yeah.
It's a
and
tough
then you don't
one.
get excited and you don't want to keep it up and you don't want to show it off.
It's just a hard thing to feel about your house. So
yeah.
I recommend loving the house, even if it's, like, smaller. And definitely, like, stay within, like, a budget that you can reasonably afford or know, like, your pay will go up to cover, like, soon to cover it or whatever you can do.
Yeah.
But do not, like, overextend yourself, because most of the time it will
That's
not.
what my mom always says.
It will not turn out well. For the most part, it will not turn out well. I'm telling you. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely something. Like,
yeah. So those are some not so deep thoughts.
I know, it went from not so deep to, like, deep.
So deep.
All
Clean
right.
your house.
That's what I meant, really.
Yeah. I have to go clean mine. Yes.
All right. Send us some thoughts about, like, random thoughts you have around your day that, like, crack you up. Almost, like, aggregate some of those things and, like, talk about them. Because honestly, we all need a laugh in this crazy world right now.
And let
It's,
us
like,
know. Are we the only ones who
have
hate
mundane
picking
laughter
up after their children?
No, we're not.
And
No, we know the answer. That's rhetorical. I don't
know this trad wife trend. They might be like, yes,
Oh,
I
you know what?
love to pick up after my kids.
Okay, that I do want to know more, like, trad wife wise. Like, is this how trad wife are we talking about? I want to know what a trad. If you identify yourself as a trad wife, how
Do you identify yourself as a trad wife?
well, no, not at all. No, but I do live certain trad wife, like, on a bullet point. Like, if you're to say stay at home,
because you check
mom,
off some of those.
yeah, like,
you know?
I rely on my husband's income as opposed to me bringing in a lot of income or anything. Like, I would, if I, like, had to support myself with the income, I have no income, like, let's put it that way. And so, in that sense of having to trust your husband to be, like, a good husband,
Yeah.
and then having it work out, yes, I'm a trad wife in that sense. Do I, in my understanding of a trad wife, do I cook and clean in a dress that looks like the Dior dress from 1950? No. But do I cook every once in a while? Yes.
Do you make homemade bread?
Not anymore. But that was with the bread maker.
So you lost your trad wife quality right there of bread making.
That was one of them.
I don't know. I'm being a sarcastic butthole right now. I don't know.
I literally don't know. I literally don't know what it is other than what I'm going to stereotypically think what it is. And then raising the kids, and but he also contributes to helping a lot with the kids, like in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
That's very positive. So, which is how we ended up at being together for 26 years and 23 married. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is the key is to find, like, I'm trad wife.
I'm trad. Hey,
but,
I'm trad.
But I'm not unhappy the way that you would think a trad wife would be unhappy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but but the part of the trad wife trend is that trad wife trend, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. That's kind of hard to say. Is that they're actually secretly not unhappy. They're actually very happy. And that's,
so
like,
I think
the key to happiness.
It's because of the modern day that they have the option to not actually feel like, like when you feel imprisoned, if you know you can't leave, you can't do anything else. That's a different feeling than you choosing to do it.
Yeah.
And then you get to do it the way
you want to do it.
Yeah, that makes you happy. So like, let's say you thrive in a situation where you're cooking, then like this would be a great way to make you feel like, okay, cool. I got to, and then
you're to cook. I have a family to cook
but you're not forced to cook. Right. And then you have the option of ordering out, whereas before I don't think they had the option of ordering out and having it delivered to their house.
Oh yeah. No, right? Not like, no.
So there's that. And then like, I think that makes a difference on being able, all these modern things that you get to have makes a difference in your happiness factor.
Yeah. And you're connected with people now. You're not you're not as isolated. Before you didn't have social media, you didn't have your phones right there. You were literally at home.
Plus the trad wife has kids with devices. The modern trad wife has a kid with devices. She's not, although the OG trad wife would just send the kid out into the street and just play. So I guess either way, the kid's not in the room constantly.
Bothering them.
So that's the difference.
Just kidding.
My kids are very clingy to me, though. That's the thing. Like, they still want to sleep in the bed with me. I have to, like, snuggle with them before they go to bed so they can sleep.
Oh, my gosh, just so funny. Hold on, this will wrap. We're going to talk about this.
You want to end it?
We're going to end it.
Okay, so.
Okay. Give us a follow on Instagram at Are We The Only Ones Pod, and on YouTube at Are We The Only Ones Pod. We're also going to be launching a Substack, so please check that out at arewetheonlyones.com. And you can also reach out to us via Gmail or email at arewetheonlyonesPod@gmail.com. Thanks.